Hey everyone, so I wanted to show you something that I've been using for over 6 years. Nextcloud is a file sharing platform. Before that I was using Google Drive and Dropbox and they were okay, I guess, but I was constantly dealing with, reminders to buy more quota, to find hidden files. Like for example, one time we had this problem with backups from Android that was eating up our most of our quota. And we just didn't really want that. And most importantly, I wanted real control over my data without any ads or interruptions to my workflow. That's actually what got me interested in self-hosting in the first place. Now, I will be honest, it's not always perfect. Because it's self-hosted project, you have to sometimes deal with problems yourself. You have to go to a community, ask questions, but it's also a possibility to contribute back. You can contribute back reproduction cases, maybe you can contribute a fix to a repo. So for me, this has been totally worth it. So today I'm going to show you how I use it day to day. I will show you features like full text search, web file browsing, and virtual file system on desktop. It's really useful for laptops when you have limited space and you can have files that are not taking any space and then just use them on demand. So let's start by taking a look at the web interface. Let's start by logging in into our Nextcloud instance. I have a second factor, which in my case is security key. I just need to touch it and I'm in. What I see here is a dashboard, it's a welcome page for my demo account, but I want to show you few most important features that I use. Obviously, Nextcloud is file sharing platform, so files are most important. Basically, you see them in folders. You can browse into them. So, for example, I have some shares from other people. So let's go here. We can open a file as usual. We can go up. We can have PDF files. We can open these PDF files as well, right? So as you would expect with files. Also, another feature is that you can edit files. So for example, I have some demo document here. I can open it. I can edit. I can write something to it, right? I can then go back. There is also another whiteboard. So you can open this whiteboard, do something here, right? Draw and collaborate on this infinite whiteboard with other people. There is another feature or app that is called Memories. Memories is basically like a photo management app. They sort your photos by timeline. So as you see on the right, I see timeline of all of these photos. These are obviously demo photos. I have many more on my real account. And yeah, you can open these photos quite easily. You can see on the timeline, you can see them on the map where they were taken. You can see like who shared these with you. You can see places where these photos were taken, and also you can search by place. So if I type something like that, I can choose photos only from this place. And it's all provided by this Memories app. Let's try to search something in PDF files. There is this nice unified search that you can search places, people, but also you can search inside PDF files with proper configuration. So let's do something like that, and that you see we have this document, and then it actually found multiple PDF files, and this text does not appear into name of the file. It's basically inside this PDF. So we now go here and then we see PDF files. As you can see here, the web interface is incredibly powerful. It's also very quick and responsive to work with. It has a lot of features like opening documents, browsing, even commenting on files. But for me, the crucial part of the cloud system is how well it integrates with desktop. This is where my favorite feature comes into play. Let's switch over to my Windows desktop. What you are seeing here looks like a normal drive on my computer, but it's actually my entire Nextcloud server connected through the virtual file system or VFS. This is the magic part. I have access to terabytes of data without having to store it all on my local hard drive. The files are only downloaded when I need them. This feature alone is why I can work seamlessly across multiple devices, no matter how little storage they have. On Windows, in this virtual file system, we have files marked with cloud icon, but when you click on properties, you actually see that size on disk is 0, but real size is, in this case, 24 megabytes. What you can do, if you just click on this file, it will be downloaded for you and then played by Windows like it was just a usual file. Now you see that icon has changed to be this green checkbox. And we see that size on disk is actually increased. Having instant access to all my files on desktop with VFS is fantastic, but my work does not end there. Sometimes I need to work on mobile. I need to have access to my files on mobile. And this is another area where Nextcloud delivers. Whenever I want to share a file with someone, I want to access a file, I want to upload the photo I just took, it's all there available in the native Android client. I pre-recorded that and obviously uploaded this file to my Nextcloud instance because that's a very convenient way. So here we see the same folder structure that we saw in my account in the web browser. We can obviously open file. We can see photos here. We can see folders here. We can see many that you can sync your files, copy or share with other people. And also we can open the documents. So for example, we have a demo document here that we can open. We can as well open some photos, the same photos that we had in our web instance. So yeah, this works. This is automatically shared and synced with your cloud, and you can choose, do you want to store these files on device, or do you want to just store the links onto your cloud instance. And that's quick tour of my Nextcloud instance, from the web browsing to virtual file system on Windows and then on my Android mobile device. For me, it's the very good combination of convenience and control. I've been able to build a system that respects my privacy, has no data caps, and it's tailored to my needs. And what about you? Are you a long-time Nextcloud user? Are you interested in self-hosting? Please let me know in the comments below. Running a personal server for over 6 years has taught me a lot about, security, updates, maintenance. It's a huge topic, so I'm already planning a much longer, in-depth video how to build and maintain Nextcloud, how I do it myself, how I take backups, how I care about data, and so. If that sounds interesting, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Thank you for watching.